dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, and we back. We in there. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses in the high vibrate species on the planet. What it is, what it do, good people. How we living out there, man? How has everybody been since you last saw your friend? You know what I'm talking about? We back. We still in test mode, but I figure, you know what I'm saying, why waste it, right? You know what I mean? So we gonna share this one with you. We got some things going. You know what I mean? I was good to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you. Good to see you. All of you. We back. We ain't gonna let them run us off. Salute to you. Salute to you. All of you. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Academy 7. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is that we do here. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Welcome aboard. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Here we do go over, you know what I'm saying, the world of the anomalous. You know what I'm saying? SCP universe, ghosties, and you know what I mean, things of that nature. So the first segment was cool. We went through a lot. I got on my journey with the spooksters, you know, and then I started hearing about skinwalkers, and that took me on a journey, and I ended up running into the SCP universe, which, boy, when we got there, it was litty. Alright, so now we went through some issues, and if you've been following the channel thus far, you know what I'm saying, we still a baby channel, so, but if you've been following us thus far, we've been going through a couple of shadow laws, you know what I'm saying, got something special for you. Get you in the back. Get them back there. For you, especially for you. Shadow law in the back. You know what I'm talking about? Every single time y'all gonna get that beating. You feel me? Because you just been ridiculous with the things that you've been doing. But it's okay. It's okay. We ain't backing down. We're still here. Anyways, so we gonna come back with the new stuff. We've been hearing a lot about the what they call them these days, UAPs, UFOs, extraterrestrials, aliens, which when we start delving into the etymology of some of these words, yeah, it's a lot of aliens running around. Yeah, but we gonna get into it, and if you've been following the channel so far, you know what I'm saying, you know we already been into it. But now we're finna go from the SCP universe out into what we would call reality. And we're going to check out some of this declassified stuff that we knew was out here that they just, you know what they did. So we're going to check it out. We're going to start with, I think this is channel 8 now. I think that's what they say. Yeah. Okay, so 8 News Now, Las Vegas. So we taking it to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas personally myself. But we gonna take a trip to Vegas today and check out some aliens. You know what I'm saying? Now, seeing that I've been in the SCP universe for a while, I'm kind of late getting to this stuff, but I'm pretty hip to it. You know what I'm saying? With knowledge, I guess. So yeah, Academates, I hope you have what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're gonna get to what it is that we do. Channel 8 News, let us know what the bid is. You know what I'm saying? Let's run that back a little bit. Okay. All right. Bus.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange creatures in the backyard of a Northwest Valley home.
So it was last night that 8 News Now investigator David Charnes reported about how Metro Police responded back on May 1st after receiving a strange call from a very frightened family. Well, our report generated a global response, and now piecing together the sequence of events has been kind of tricky, in part because the primary witnesses have been almost as elusive as the beings they say they encountered. Chief Investigator George Knapp is as perplexed as the rest of us, George.
As you know, this is not our first UFO rodeo. We first heard about the incident in early May via the Metro Police grapevine. The incident has a lot in common with other bizarre cases from around the world. An alleged crash, strange beings, and bits and pieces that don't make sense. But the police took this seriously, and so do we. Just before midnight on April 30th, skywatchers across several western states saw a bright fireball streak through the heavens. A police officer working in the Northwest Valley caught a glimpse of the colorful object on his body cam. At nearly the same time, a Ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise and what sounds like a crash. One family living in a ranch-style home had a much closer view of the object. Two brothers and their father were working on a vehicle in their yard when they caught a glimpse of a sparkly object as it came crashing down, then were hit by what they describe as a shock wave. One of the witnesses, a young man named Angel, has stated when the brothers looked into the yard where the object landed, that spot was obscured and blurry, as if by unknown form of camouflage.
Boy. Now that is intriguing, because I've been hearing things about spaceships being in the sky and us not being there to see them, right? And yeah, and shout out to Kala, because I ran into his channel and he was talking about the fluttering of the clouds in the direction. You can tell that there's something there putting off this pulsation that's making the waves in the clouds. So if they kind of look like they're wavy, it could be actually a ship nearby that's putting off that energy. And I haven't seen that movie. What do they say? Call it Nope or something like that, where they basically was telling you that there's spaceships in the sky and they're just cloaked over. You can't see them. Actually, if you go to a short, I got some footage myself early in the AM driving, and it looks like the sky is on fire. So check that out. You know what I'm saying? That short on my channel in the short section. Check it out. You know what I mean? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I mean, seriously, like I describe everything, what's going on. Just y'all tell me what you think about that. I'm always taking pictures of the sky, y'all.
What they saw next prompted a frantic call to 911.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
8 News Now investigators have spoken with family members multiple times in the past 4 weeks, but each of the 3 times we accepted their invitation to do an interview, they didn't answer the door or their phone. These are some of the claims they've made in other public forums. Multiple family members backed up the story in an initial police report we obtained. Angel says they heard the patter of multiple feet in the yard. They later heard footsteps on their roof. They saw one of the 8-foot-tall creatures climb behind the controls of a large front loader stored in the yard as if trying to engage it. He got a good look at one of the creatures, he said, a greenish-grayish being with large eyes and long legs. He says he could hear its deep breaths, and when he locked eyes, he was, in essence, frozen in place, couldn't move. In the middle of the yard, where the object had crashed, then vanished, a circular impression was left in the soil.
Okay, where is this on your property?
Metro sources say the police dispatcher initially wondered whether to send a crisis intervention team to help the troubled witness, but then took the incident seriously. 2 officers arrived 38 minutes after the call, and by then had heard from other officers. They proceeded cautiously and managed some nervous laughs.
I ain't dealing with that.
A few days later, the family says, 2 Metro sergeants returned to the scene to ask,
"The hell you mean? Sir? Protect and serve. You better get your ace over there and check out the Hey, get over there." What? He said he ain't dealing. Oh no, y'all supposed to run to the danger. Go get some, stranger danger. Go get some. Go get some. You know what I mean? What's wrong with you? Tell me he ain't dealing with it. Just like the spookster videos, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the cops running out of the house. You hear me? You can't deal with the spiritual world. Come on, man. Come on now. What you doing? Why are we paying these people? And he laughed about it.
Follow-up questions. The family says they also saw men with the incident. Metro is
why didn't get their phone out? Why didn't they that they
in their yard with the incident? Metro has indicated they believe the family that something crashed in their yard. But what?
Someone else has access to it.
You mentioned, George, in that piece.
Cruising slowly past men in suits and sunglasses who ask follow-up questions. The family says they also saw men in suits and sunglasses driving in a car with government plates cruising slowly past the house in the following days. Nellis and Creech have denied any interest or involvement with the incident. Metro has indicated they believe the family that something crashed in their yard. But what?
Someone else has access to it.
You mentioned, George, in that piece that they were frozen because so many people have been critical of, like, why didn't get their phone out? Why didn't they shoot the video? Do we know if there's even any video of this incident?
Yes and no. So there's a surveillance camera in the backyard. The property owner keeps that because he's got a lot of expensive equipment there. What we were told is that at the moment this thing comes down and crash, this camera went out, and it was out for a couple of minutes. When it came back on, the object was gone, but the circle was there. We've been told by Angel in multiple phone conversations that he shot video of the creatures. We haven't seen it, and we don't know anybody else who's seen it yet, so maybe he'll release it at some point.
It's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, all over.
Well, we know what happened there, y'all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They, the menif in blackif showed up and got all that down. You know what I mean? That's out of there. We'll see it eventually. You know what I mean? We'll see it eventually. Because we already know they've been trying to keep this stuff away from us for so long. And it's gotten to the point now where the entities themselves are like, dude, no more. Like, we're y'all playing too much. And you doing it, you ain't doing them people right in no form or fashion. So, nah, we need to stop this. You've been lying about everything, you know what I mean? So, nah, we need to cut this shit out for real. So, yeah, that's the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this actual encounter. Like I said, I'm just now getting around to it. I heard about it, but I never really checked it out, got into any of it. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's like several TikToks out there about it or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's I believe it. I'm just saying. I believe that there's actual, you know what I'm saying, entities out there, different species out there, definitely. I also believe that a lot of them are going to be, you know what I'm saying, neuromelanated in nature, or so-called black, whatever y'all want it, whatever, you know what I'm saying, crazy derogatory term you want to use for them, because, but anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're out there. There's so much information, so many receipts from so many different people. They cannot stop everybody from getting this footage, and that's just period. They put the technology in our hands to be able to film, record, document stuff, and that's what happens. We start seeing things, these entities start letting themselves be seen, because that's really what's going on. It's like, because if they didn't want us to see them, they wouldn't allow us to, and that's what I guess the corporations are afraid of. The fact that they can't control these things, they can't defeat these things. Whoever they are, whatever they are, they can't defeat them. They don't have the technology to defeat them because they got the technology from such beings. And I'm pretty sure these things are intelligent enough not to give you something that they could turn around and use to destroy you with. Now, I mean, that's not smart. So, there you go. But we're going to go through so much more of this stuff, and I just want to get y'all take on it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you've seen. I mean, do you have any videos? Do you have any stories or anything, you know what I'm saying, that you may have had any encounters with any of this stuff? You know what I mean? Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all thinking about it. We're going to go through a lot more of it. We're going to get around to some of these proceedings, some of these hearings, to see what these people got to say about it. Because, of course, you know, they have released a lot of classified files, and I'm a little curious about that, though. See if we can match some of that up with some of the SCP stuff over there. Because, you know, we've been doing a great job with the what's the word? The comparison, cross comparison. You know what I'm saying? And seeing what matches up with what, and we've been locking some stuff in. So I'm interested. I'm curious, and yeah, y'all be good out there. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna get this key bind straight. We gonna get the soundboard straight. You know what I mean? We gonna get other things straight. We're working on it. Like I said, we're working diligently. We still got other things that we got brewing in the making. Hopefully we can bring that to you as well this year. But you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna rush anything. We're gonna take our time with it, piece for piece, step for step, and you know what I'm saying? We'll make sure everything is good. But in the meantime, in the between time, peace.